Hey everyone, welcome back to your least favorite channel. Today, I've got another informative video about the latest updates in the Hunter x Hunter manga. And let me tell you, things are looking strange, but in a good way. We've got a lot to talk about today, so let's get into it. The situation around Hunter x Hunter's return is really peculiar, but it's also positive. Togashi's progress is faster than ever, yet there's still no clear official announcement about the manga's return. Let's break everything down and explore what could be happening behind the scenes. Let me take you back to the last update I gave you. Togashi had chapters 411 to 417 finished. Chapters 418 to 421 were in the final stages, with his assistants working on backgrounds. Chapters 422 to 427 had the characters inked, and after chapter 428, all we had were rough sketches in pencil. That was on January 31st, but fast forward to February 18th. Things have shifted dramatically. Now Togashi has finished and sent to Shueisha chapters 411 to 419. That's 9 out of the 10 chapters he usually publishes when the manga returns. Chapters 420 and 421 are in the final phase, and chapters 422 to 428 are fully inked. Everything after that, just sketches. This is strange, right? With 9 of 10 chapters finished, there's still no official announcement about the manga's return, and volume 39, which should contain chapters 401-410, still hasn't been released either. So why hasn't there been any official word from Shueisha? Now let me put this into perspective. Back in 2022 and 2024, when Hunter x Hunter came back, Togashi only had 5 out of 10 chapters finished. The announcements were made about a month before the manga returned, and it came with the release of a new compilation volume. This strategy was designed to boost sales. Once the volume was available, the manga would return, and fans would rush to buy the new volume. This pattern worked perfectly, but now the situation is a bit different. Togashi has plenty of material ready to go, and each week his assistants are finishing up more and more details for new chapters. It's only a matter of time before chapter 420 is done, and the final 10 chapters are ready. However, no announcement yet. This brings us to a few theories about why we're not seeing any updates. There are 2 main explanations circulating among the fandom for why we haven't seen any announcements about Hunter x Hunter's return. And honestly, both have some valid points. Let's dive into them and see which one makes more sense. Explanation 1. Shonen Jump might not have the space for Hunter x Hunter right now. There are new mangas being launched, and others are wrapping up. For example, Elusive Samurai just finished this week, and Jujutsu Kaisen is set to wrap up in March. So it makes sense that Shonen Jump is probably waiting for a gap in the magazine to fit Hunter x Hunter in. Now, while this theory makes sense, it's strange that there's been no official word yet, especially considering that in 2024, when Jujutsu Kaisen wrapped up, Hunter x Hunter was announced almost immediately. Shonen Jump is used to making announcements a month in advance, so it's odd that they haven't done so now, even though Togashi's progress has been impressive. There are 2 main explanations circulating among the fandom for why we haven't seen any announcements about Hunter x Hunter's return. Honestly, both have some valid points. Let's dive into them and see which one makes more sense. Explanation 1. Shonen Jump might not have the space for Hunter x Hunter right now. There are new mangas being launched, and others are wrapping up. For example, Elusive Samurai just finished this week, and Jujutsu Kaisen is set to wrap up in March. So, it makes sense that Shonen Jump is probably waiting for a gap in the magazine to fit Hunter x Hunter in. Now, while this theory makes sense, it's strange that there's been no official word yet, especially considering that in 2024, when Jujutsu Kaisen wrapped up, Hunter x Hunter was announced almost immediately. Shonen Jump is used to making announcements a month in advance, so it's odd that they haven't done so now, even though Togashi's progress has been impressive. Explanation 2. This one is a bit more speculative, but it's gaining traction. The fandom believes that Togashi wants to release 20 chapters in a row. Instead of releasing chapters in batches of 10, maybe he's accumulating 20 ready-to-publish chapters so that he can drop them all at once. This is a bold move, but it might be the strategy he's following this time. He's been focusing more on chapters 420 and beyond, so it could be possible that he's preparing for a larger release. However, the big issue with this theory is that Togashi still has a lot of work to do. The final touches, the backgrounds, and dialogues take time, and we've heard that it can take weeks to finalize each chapter. So, while it makes sense in some ways, 20 chapters all at once seems a bit unlikely given how long the finishing process takes. So, what's really going on here? What do we take away from all of this? If we're being honest, option 1 seems like the more likely explanation. With One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen being the heavy hitters in Shonen Jump, It makes sense that Hunter x Hunter is waiting for a gap. Shonen Jump may not want to launch another high-profile manga while there are still major titles ongoing. I think we're looking at a March return for Hunter x Hunter, especially given how One Piece is moving forward and Jujutsu Kaisen's conclusion. It's the perfect time for Togashi to make his comeback. It's just strange that no announcements have been made so far, especially when we're so used to seeing a month of lead time before a manga returns. But even if Togashi isn't releasing 20 chapters in a row, we still have huge potential in the coming months. His progress is steady, and it's clear that the manga will return soon. We're just left wondering when exactly. So, what can we expect from the next batch of chapters? We know from Togashi's Twitter that he's been putting more focus on the chapters beyond 420, and based on his recent photos, it's likely these chapters will focus on the Yen Rodan. What is the Yen Rodan? We don't have much information on them yet, but based on the context and the hints Togashi has dropped, it's safe to assume they'll play a huge role in the next arc of Hunter x Hunter. There's a lot of mystery surrounding these characters, and if Togashi is shifting focus to them, we could be heading toward a new, exciting phase for the manga. So, what do you think about all these updates? Is Hunter x Hunter returning soon, and will it live up to the hype? Are you on board with option 1, where the manga waits for a gap in the schedule? Or do you think option 2, where Togashi wants to release 20 chapters, holds more weight? Personally, I think Hunter x Hunter will make its return in March, but we'll see what happens. If you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, and share with other fans. Don't forget to subscribe for more Hunter x Hunter updates. See you in the next video.